Good Tuesday to everybody, and thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, your source for weather information for the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metro area 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this is the in-depth video forecast analysis discussion for Tuesday, the 10th of September, 2013. And we have quite a change in the air mass this morning before sunrise. Skies are all cloudy. There's a few sprinkles of light rain across the area. Most of this is exiting now across the Hudson Valley, but into northeastern New Jersey we had a little light rain this morning too. Parts of northeastern Pennsylvania had some very light rain this morning too, but notice where the temperatures are this morning versus yesterday. And 2 days ago they were in the 40s. Yesterday they were in the low 50s, and today they're in the low to the mid 60s. And the dew points, that's the big change. Dew points this morning are in the upper 50s to around 60 in the Hudson Valley, in the low to the mid 60s in the New Jersey, New York City metro area, and in the mid to the upper 60s across central and southern Pennsylvania, central and southern New Jersey into the Delmarva region. And all the winds are light out of the south. And we have a warm front to our west this morning that's going to be pulling to the north. Already lots of moisture in the atmosphere this morning. Some drying this afternoon, but the humidity levels over the next 24 to 48 hours are going to be something that's quite substantial for the month of September. Surface map this morning from weatherroanoke.com from Digital Atmosphere shows the high pressure ridge off the mid-Atlantic coast. A warm front snaking through the Great Lakes down through the Ohio River Valley that is moving to the north and west. We have a couple of areas of light rain here across northwestern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, also into the Hudson Valley, exiting just to the north and east as a weak shortwave moves through here ahead of the warm front, and some showers and even some moderate to heavy rain here across southeastern Canada, moving to the north and east. This cold front here back out to the west of the Great Lakes is what's going to be moving through here on Thursday, and Thursday night begrudgingly so. And a much chillier air mass and much drier air well behind this front. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Then the flow aloft here with a weak warm front to our west. We find a few showers, light rain showers getting through Bridgeport and pushing through the city, very light rain, and a few smatterings of showers here across Passaic and Sussex County in New Jersey. Visible satellite shows the weak shortwave here that is exiting to our north and east. Water vapor imagery also shows an increase in influx of moisture here, but there's some drying behind this as the warm front begins to lift to the north and west to our west this morning. We can see the showers and thunderstorms. Most of this is very light rain moving through the Hudson Valley into New York and Connecticut. A few smattering showers here in northwestern New Jersey, but the bulk of the precipitation with this short wave and ahead of this warm frontal boundary here well to the south and west is pushing off to the north and east away from our forecast region. And if you're still on vacation today and you're going to the New Jersey and Delaware coastal beaches, it will be mostly cloudy this morning and then mostly sunny this afternoon. And you'll feel the difference. Temperatures will be in the lower 80s, and beach winds will be out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Surf temperatures around 3 feet. Going to be a beautiful afternoon for the beach. Surf temperatures around 72. The UVI index is high at 6, and once again there's no lifeguards here, and even though there's a low threat of rip currents, you should never swim alone and always have a flotation device with you at all times. High tide this morning at Atlantic City at 11:22, and high tide at Rehoboth Beach in Delaware at 11:51. Surf zone forecast for New York beaches from Coney Island out to Hither Hills. There's a moderate risk of rip currents today. Surf around 3 feet, water temperatures around 70. There's no threat of lightning today, but the ultraviolet index is high, so do wear sunscreen protection. Agricultural forecast out of Rutgers University. Rainfall amounts today, none through Wednesday, with scattered 1/10 of an inch possible Wednesday night. More rain possible on Thursday. Winds for spraying southwest 5 to 10 through Wednesday. Relative humidities 55 to 45% today. 90 to 100% tonight, 45 to 55% on Wednesday. Dew points rising to near 70 today, and they're moving in that direction now through Wednesday. Drying conditions fair today and Wednesday, and there'll be some moderate dew tonight and Wednesday night with a slight chance of wetting and a shower Wednesday night. Percentage of sunshine about 60% today and 80% on Wednesday. For the aviational deck today across northeastern New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia, Trenton, down to the northern Delmarva. Conditions basically across the region will be marginally VFR this morning. A bit more deteriorating after daybreak, and it's still possible to see some fog, but it appears that any widespread IFR conditions today will be minimal. Mainly VFR, MVFR until mid-morning, then improving to VFR for the balance of the day. The wind is expected out of the southwest, generally increasing to 10 knots during the afternoon hours. Wednesday, basically VFR after possible early morning visibility restrictions. And then there is a chance of an afternoon shower thunderstorm near Allentown and Reading in Pennsylvania here. Wednesday night, mainly VFR, then possible low clouds and visibilities late at night, early morning. Thursday, VFR, and then low clouds, and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms, accompanied by IFR conditions Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. And then we head into basically VFR conditions with a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening on Thursday, and then VFR for Friday and Saturday. Big story over the next 24 to 48 hours will be the temperatures, as they will be rising in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, produces some warm air advection and very warm temperatures at the 850 millibar level. That translates down to the surface with compression. During this afternoon, temperatures could get well up into the upper 80s, and it's even some of the MOS guidance here, or the NAM guidance, this afternoon forecasting a high around 90 in the New York, Newark area. Better chance of seeing temperatures about 10 to 12, 13 degrees above normal tomorrow afternoon as we get warm sectored. Very humid conditions tomorrow, but mostly sunny skies during the afternoon. Temperatures up to around 90, 93. There's a few records here, but most of them might be out of reach. But still, from New York and Connecticut, the lower Hudson Valley into northwestern New Jersey, down into Trenton and Philadelphia could approach or exceed 90 degrees very likely on Wednesday afternoon. Things cool down on Thursday afternoon with showers and thunderstorms moving in, and probably just going to be back into the 80s. But still, depending on the amount of sunshine Thursday in the urban corridors, we still could get up to around 90 in a few spots. NamWRF composite reflectivity product out of Penn State's eWall site this morning shows the clouds and shortwave and even some spotty showers across the region. Modeling then dries out the atmosphere with some mid and high level clouds during this afternoon, with warmer temperatures as well getting back into the 80s. It's going to be a refreshing day if you're not in school or work and you're at the beach. It's just going to be a perfect afternoon. Mostly clear skies. Maybe some patchy clouds around the region, some scattered clouds around the region early tonight and early Wednesday morning. But Wednesday's looking like a mostly sunny day, and any activity will remain to our west and north and south, and basically just compression in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. Wednesday, 90 to 93, 94 degrees, not out of the question. And then probably more cloud cover, another short wave moving into the region during the day on Thursday, and this will be a prefrontal trough ahead of a cold front, which is back out towards the Great Lakes and western New York State here, and we could have some showers and thunderstorms developing across the area, particularly during Thursday afternoon. Now, the models have been slowing this up a little bit, so we could get enough clearing in here on Thursday in spots to get temperatures back into the upper 80s to around 90 in a few spots before more clouds, and then eventually showers and thunderstorms went out across the region, especially Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening, as this trough digs in through the upper levels of the atmosphere into the northeastern United States, swings the cold front through. There's a couple of more vortmaxes on the backside of the trough, which we'll show you, and that could mean slower clearing on Friday, a northwest wind, and then very cool and pleasant conditions with below seasonal temperatures going back in the other direction again on Saturday, with temperatures holding in the 60s, rising back into the low and mid 70s with plenty of cumulus clouds and sunshine around on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of next week. GFS vorticity and upper level winds analysis here for the forecast for the period going ahead. Mainly want to focus on basically the cold front coming through the region and the upper level trough, as we can see here, digging in through the upper Great Lakes during Thursday night. Prefrontal trough, some showers and thunderstorms ahead of that, and then the cold front moves through, but the trough lingers behind. It's still neutral. It's still tilting here to a neutral position. There could be some kind of a cutoff low here developing across southern New England, which would mean clearing skies on Friday, a northwest wind here in the New Jersey, New York City metro area, but this still could be a lingering shower, especially over the Hudson Valley and north into southern New England as well during Friday before the clearing really begins to commence. The low begins to break down and move to the north and east. We get into a more of a zonal flow with a moderation in temperature. Saturday and Sunday going to be chilly, especially Saturday with temperatures holding in the 60s. As we get to next week, we have another weak trough in front approaching during Monday afternoon and Monday evening, and then just basically high pressure and a zonal flow in the mid and upper level of the atmosphere with cool, refreshing air and heights beginning to rise and temperatures moderating back to near normal levels again by early next week. Hurricane information, tropical storm information. It's interesting. Gabrielle ignited again. Minimum central pressure at 108 millibars, located about 29.6 north, 65 west, moving to the north at 12 knots, about 14 miles an hour. Maximum sustained winds barely anything here at 35 knots. That's 40 miles an hour. That is just 1 mile per hour above tropical storm status. So that's tropical storm Gabrielle moving away here. We have another area of disturbed weather located over the northwestern Caribbean Sea, moving to the west at about 10 miles an hour. Forecast to move across the Yucatan Peninsula, and as it does so, an area of low pressure expected to form. Environmental conditions should become gradually more conducive for development of a tropical depression by the weekend, and this system has a low chance, about 10% chance, becoming anything in the next 48 hours, about 60% of becoming a tropical cyclone during the next 5 days, but that will not affect the United States, and we'll watch that area for you there. And then, of course, out here in the Cape Verde Islands here, we do have Tropical Storm Umberto. It's a 65 mile an hour Category 1 storm at this present time, and actually tropical storm. It's not even a hurricane yet. Minimum central pressure at 998 millibars, and it is moving to the west-northwest at about 9 miles per hour. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and you can always follow the latest on Facebook, Twitter, and of course on our websites with the live feeds and the live Facebook and Twitter feeds too. For everything weather, it's GardenStateWeather.com. You make it a pleasant Tuesday, and I'll be back bright and early with you again on Wednesday.